did we meet?
I sent her a message. I wanted to kind of, I applied to the Philippines to have dinner. So I'm like, well, I don't know, but let's
Doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm with my husband and we were gonna share how our love story started.
Hi everybody. We've been talking about doing this for a long time.
Okay.
And we're just now going to start doing it. As you can see, we met in the woods in a forest. She was a hungry rabbit and I was a lonely fox. We figured we would survive the woods together. No. But
okay.
No, I was just I've been through a few relationships and I've been married before, and I don't need everything to be all about me. I just wanted somebody to be on my team, you know. I wanted to be in a relationship where I felt like me and the woman was together and not her side and my side. And here in Houston is a very international city, and I noticed that, you know, the Asian ladies, in particular the Filipinas, like where I worked, and you know, friends that I met, you know, they were very respectful, and they were very kind-hearted ladies that would look after their man, you know. And I thought, you know what, I think I would want that, you know. I would want to look for a Filipina that would take care of me as well as I see my coworkers and my friends being taken care of. And of course, I have a lot of love to give, and I want to give that to someone that will appreciate my love, instead of giving my love to someone that just wants to take advantage and see what she can get out of the relationship. So, but that's where it started, just me wanting to find a woman that's serious, and that a woman that's actually prepared to be a wife, because that's what I was looking for, long-term, forever love. In chapter 1. That's chapter 1.
What's that? Okay, how did we meet? How did we meet?
To be honest, and I don't think I've even told Sarah this, at my job, there is a coworker of mine that he gave me one good piece of advice to try to look at the Cherry Blossoms website.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's probably the only good thing he's ever done for me. But so my coworker suggested this website because he knew that I had a trip to the Philippines, that I was thinking of going to the Philippines. And he was like, well, you should try this website. You could meet somebody before you go there. And I thought about it, and I was like, well, okay, I'll try it. And that's when I created a profile, sent some messages, got some replies, got a lot of replies, but one day I came across profile of a woman with a very beautiful smile.
Is that me?
Yes, it was you. Yes, it was you.
Oh, okay. That's me.
And
Oh,
you know, I sent her a message, not knowing what would happen, because on those sites sometimes you send messages and you just never you never get a reply, so you just send again or send to someone else or send to someone else. And I was really hoping, I was like, I read her profile and I was like, I hope she replies. I really hope she replies. And one day at work, my phone made some noise, and oh, you have a new message from Sarah Alfad. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say your last name.
It's okay, it's okay.
But my phone made noise, and it said, you've got a new message from Sarah. And I said, good, that's the one I was looking for. Sarah replied, and I read her message for the first time, and
It was he sent me a long message, guys.
yeah. I always thought about the messages, and I always sent her long messages because I didn't want her to wait for a man to reply to her, and it's just 2 sentences. Hi, how you doing? What's your phone number? That's
yes,
not good.
Yes,
that's not good.
Okay.
Yeah, so I told her about myself and what I was looking for, and we message each other a lot. I didn't know that I was also writing messages to her sister. Because her sister would read the messages and help translate for her.
Yes, guys.
So that was a little embarrassing because now her sister knows how romantic I am. Yeah. But she was honest. She told me, you know, what she was looking for, her experience. She told me that she was Muslim. I've never dated a Muslim woman before. But the more that we talked, I saw that there were things that we had more the same than we had different. So yeah, I think I really got to know her personality when we started chatting, like chatting live or chatting with Messenger. I really got to see a lot of her personality then, and so I would say chatting was very important to understand each other and things like that. Okay, and chapter 2.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just laughing. Oh, he's so funny.
I know what I want to say next. I'm just
okay.
breaking it down.
Yeah, okay.
Do you need to cut the film? It'll be long.
It's
okay.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Chapter 2.
Right. Okay, so when I knew that she was special, let's see, how honest do I want to be here? I guess I'll be very honest.
Okay, very honest.
After being on the website for a while, it was time for me to get serious and only chat with one woman. And so there was 2 ladies, and the other lady, she was not sincere. She was still confused in her mind and didn't know what she was going to do, where she was going to live. She had issues in the Philippines, and she didn't know what she was wanting to do, and she kind of stopped speaking sincerely. And but things with Sarah was just starting, and I already felt that you know what, Sarah is very sincere. She doesn't give me feelings like one day she'll be here, one day she'll be gone. Sarah made me feel like if I spend time with her, if I chat with her, if I stay with her, that it's going somewhere. And one of the things that she said that made me know that she was the type of woman that I needed is she had let's wait.
Okay.
She was in a long distance relationship before, and the made me understand that she was the one is that when people are hurting or when people are sick that are around her, she's willing to put herself and her needs aside and help those people that are sick and help people that are in need. And she doesn't even think about it. She just starts doing it. And that just kind of showed that she has a very caring heart.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, so I thought for sure, if I'm going to try this long distance thing with anybody, it's gonna be Sarah J. So that's when I decided to start, because I felt like I got a look into her heart, and I was happy what I found that was in there.
And he flew to the Philippines.
That's chapter 3.
Chapter 3. So meron kaming chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3.
It's just easier for me that way.
Okay, chapter 3.
So, oh yeah, I remember that. So, I'll be honest, we committed to each other very fast. I already told her that, you know, I'm your boyfriend now. No, I asked. Yeah.
Oh yes.
So we were a long distance boyfriend and girlfriend. How long did it take until I started planning to fly out to see her? Let's see. Yeah.
It's like
After how long we were chatting?
we're chatting like 2 months, and after that he fly to the Philippines to meet me, but
I had to cancel the first time.
yeah.
And that made her very upset. Or sad.
Yes.
Were you mad or were you sad?
I'm just sad, but I'm not upset, honey.
Yeah.
I'm not upset. I'm just sad, but they
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
And then
what was
after
the-
2 months, yeah, after 2 months chatting together, you fly to the Philippines.
Yeah, so I flew out there. It was the first time I've ever been on a plane for that long. It was a very long flight, but I wasn't worried. I'm very confident in myself. I wasn't worried about meeting her family, even though they were Muslim and they're a different culture. I'm very secure with myself, and I just take things how they are. So it was a long flight to Manila, and she came to Manila to meet me. So
I'm so nervous at that day, guys. I'm so nervous.
Yeah,
My hand is sweating.
she was very very nervous.
And I keep
yeah.
calling my best friend Charmina. Yeah, I was updating her when I was at the airport waiting for him. Sobrang kinakabahan ako, guys. But at the same time, I'm excited, of course.
Yeah. And so yeah, after the after the long flight, the driver picked me up first, and we went to go see Sarah, and there she was waiting for me, texting on her phone. And yeah, I hugged her for the first time, and it all just felt so real. You know?
Because it's real, honey.
Yeah, it felt so real. And you know, there's always, oh my goodness, is she going to be there, or you know,
really?
am I gonna show up? It's like you always have these doubts until you actually see them and holding them, and
or is it gonna be, or is it gonna work after the meetup, right?
Yeah, yeah, you know, our personalities and things like that, but
it works out. It turns out it worked.
So yeah, we met each other. We talked. We were kind of like two kids just giggling because we couldn't believe that we were actually actually with each other. And yeah, we spent the first part of our trip, you know, in Makati. I don't know if you want me to tell how we got married.
Okay,
like,
you can tell her.
So, was it a week or a few days before I fly to the Philippines, Sarah's video chatting with me, and tells me, oh, by the way, we want to have a Muslim wedding while you're here. which was a surprise, but it was fine, because it was very early, but I already knew this was a woman worth marrying, and I didn't want her family to miss out on that. So yes, it was very early to have a ceremony, but like I said, I'm secure and I'm okay with everything. So the plan was to have a Muslim ceremony. So while we were in Manila, in Makati, you know, we dated, we got to know each other, we ate a lot of breakfast. I mean, the breakfast was like this big. We ate, man.
It's
oh
always
my gosh.
full. Our table is always full.
Yeah, we punished that buffet. I mean, we punished it. Yeah, but
he managed to eat them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I needed to do the right thing, because we needed to get a ring in the Philippines, because I couldn't get a ring in the US because my wife's fingers are very, very small. And I went to different jewelry stores here in the US, and they couldn't make a ring that small, or a wedding ring that small, you know. So we got the ring, and I'm sure she was probably wondering, is he gonna propose or not? And I knew I needed to plan something for the proposal, because women think about this day all their lives, and I'm not gonna do something, you know, boring.
And you know what, honey? I never thought that you're gonna propose to me.
Oh, really? You didn't see that coming?
No, I didn't.
Oh, man. Boom in your face. Boom.
True.
Yeah.
I had no idea that you're gonna propose that day.
Okay. Well, Chapter 6, the proposal.
Is it 6? Hey!
I don't know.
Whatever chapter is it? Okay, never mind.
Okay. So, it's one day before we fly to Zamboanga. Is that right?
Yes, one day.
It's one day before we fly to Zamboanga to meet her family. And hey, I gotta propose, right? So, behind her back, I met with the staff of the hotel, because they have restaurant on the roof of the hotel with a swimming pool. Very fun, very nice. I'm
sorry.
Yeah, it was a, you know, it was a simple but a nice hotel, but it had some really cool stuff in it, like a swimming pool on the roof. next to a place to have dinner. So I reserved the table, and I told the staff my plan of proposal, and they were like, oh, okay. Oh, first of all, if you're planning a proposal at a restaurant, talk to the women. They will go farther. They will do more. They will want to make it extra special.
I thought, honey, you're just gonna ask the woman at the what's this?
At the front desk?
At the front desk.
I did.
About something.
Oh, you thought I was...
about our room.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, okay, you can go.
Yes.
And also about the bill. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But I never thought. And then it
You
takes
didn't
longer,
know,
honey.
You didn't know I was setting up a proposal?
Yeah. I was like, why it takes so
Yeah.
long for him to talk to that woman?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and she was probably smiling and giggling and stuff, and you probably didn't like that. Okay, well, be careful when you talk to the ladies to set up your proposal. Just be careful with that. So right in front of her face, but she was far away, I was talking to the ladies about arranging a proposal upstairs on the roof next to the pool of the hotel. Mm-hmm. And so we got our plan, and I think we went up there to swim first. I think when we went there to swim, I left again to talk to the manager to make sure he was informed. Yeah. So I talked to the manager of the restaurant on the roof to make sure he was informed, to make sure he knew what was happening, and that the table's reserved, everything, blah, blah, blah. Chuba, chuba.
Chuba, chuba.
So, okay. Swimming's over. It's dinner time.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for magic. Magic.
Magic.
So, so we go to the restaurant, and we sit at a regular table while the reserve table is like over there. And we're sitting there, and I know her, even though it was only like 4 days. She's like, oh, I wonder who's the table reserved for. Like, oh, I wonder why that table's reserved. I'm all like, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, but let's look and see what we're gonna have. And I talked to the manager and let him know, yes, it's me. We're gonna go over there. So, how did we move? Did I ask the manager to move? I can't remember.
No, we just start eating.
Yeah, but we just got up and went to the table, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, you know what, honey? Let's just
You said
go
we were
there.
gonna eat a dessert.
We ate dessert there?
No.
No.
Yeah, you said we were
No.
gonna. Yeah,
We'll
you
edit
forgot.
all that, yeah. So, I tell Sarah, hey, we're gonna take that table. And so we got up and we...
And then I told you, huh?
It's reserved.
It's reserved. How can we sit in the table? It's reserved. But you keep saying it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Me sitting at the table is what the manager see to know, oh, okay, it's him, it's her, it's showtime.
Because, honey, the waiter that Aziz asked, he didn't know also about
Right,
your
the
proposal.
first
That's
waiter.
why he said, oh, the table is reserved. So
I know,
that's
and it
why.
was fine. I knew.
And then you talked to the
Because
manager.
the waiter didn't know, but the manager was ready. The manager
That's what happened.
knew.
That's why I said, huh, it's reserved. How can we just go sit into the reserved table?
So that seems like there's no point to that, but the point to that was to get her mind thinking other things, because I didn't want her to see the proposal coming. That was a way for me to keep her mind busy. And so we ate there at the reserve table, looking out at all the buildings, very beautiful view. We're talking about the buildings.
About Trump?
Yeah, about Trump Tower and everything. And I went too far, I even made up like a small fake argument.
Yes.
Just to keep her mind because I didn't want her to see it coming. But we ate, the food was good, the service was great, and then it was time for the proposal. So I already worked this out. So I told Sarah, hey, we're going to, before we have dessert, we're going to get the waiter and we're going to take some pictures by the pool so we can, you know,
Yes.
yeah, get some photos. And so the waiter comes, he's ready. We take a picture by the entrance. We take a picture by some plants and things like that. Then we go to the pool and Sarah, she's standing there getting ready for the picture. And I believe he started filming.
I don't know, honey. Yes, he filmed.
He filmed it, yeah.
He filmed it.
And so she's wondering, honey, why aren't you next to me? And she turns and she looks, and I'm down on one knee next to the pool with the city in the background. And she kind of loses it because I have the ring out.
I'm so surprised.
Yes. She's very surprised. She thinks the waiter is taking another selfie or taking another picture, but he's recording the proposal.
Yeah, because he said, look at there. I was like, where?
Yeah.
And then when I turn around, he's kneeling down and proposing to me.
Proposing.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And I just tell her, you know, something sweet like, I'm just so happy to be here, and I know that I found something special, and I don't want to let you go. And, you know, I want to be yours, and I want you to be mine. And she said, there's actually a picture, and that is what she said. And then she said yes. Then she said yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And they captured the whole thing. And so she's crying. I'm holding her. And we're walking back to the table. And the table...
There's another surprise.
Yeah.
It's simple, but it's so beautiful, honey.
While we were taking the pictures and during the proposal, the manager decorated the table and put the dessert there and put the love note there. You remember what it says?
I love you.
You forgot what it says? It says I love you forever.
Yeah, it said I love you forever.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah.
what it says.
Because he asked me when we were planning, he's like, what do you want it to say? I said, let's keep it simple. I love you forever. And yeah, I'm gonna love you forever, sweetie. That's my promise.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
He's such a sweet husband, guys.
She was completely surprised.
I am.
Distracted. I pride myself on the distraction. I wanted her thinking of anything.
He's arguing me about the Trump Tower. Trump Tower. Yeah, I don't understand why. It's like, oh my god, why this guy's arguing with me?
So the proposal would be even bigger surprise. It was a gamble because I could have ruined the night, but it all worked out. Yeah.
And until now, he's still sweet, still loving, and he's very funny, guys. He's very talkative also. So I love him.
Yeah. Oh.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, of course.
That's how our love story starts. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah. I hope I didn't talk for too long. And I hope you enjoyed the story. And you know, for those of you out there, maybe you're in a long distance relationship.
Don't be sad.
You know, yeah. Just look for sincerity. Ask the right questions. Don't be so anxious to be with anybody.
Yes.
You know, God has a plan for you, and you know, just be patient, and when you find someone that's special, be honest with them.
Yes.
Be honest. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you so much, guys. LDR works. Right, Danny?
Yes, it does.
It does work. As long as it's true love. It's not fake love.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please thumbs up.